Hey, Brian, Slasher Suits. What's going on, dudes? Okay, we got Kill Count Part 1 coming at you. So, got to see this a little bit early, so I'm going to count the kills a little bit early. But I probably won't get to all of them. I'd rather do them in like parts and everything because there's so much to cover, and I really loved the movie and read the book. So, I don't know. So, Part 2 Kill Count will pick up where Part 1 Kill Count leaves off. Because there's stuff like what they leave in the book, what they took out, what then put in the movie. So, I don't know. So, subscribe for more kill counts and part to this. And to me, man, it's almost like an X-Men sort of mutant like story, like a comic book version. For real, dude. Sort of like mutants. Like people are just born mutants and then they get into stuff and it's almost like they need a Professor Xavier to try to help them out and everything. And that's what Danny Torrance is. Ewan McGregor is like Professor X and probably like the little girl is like Jean. At least that's how it feels to me. Like a really good comic book horror movie that fits into the Shining universe. And that's no surprise because that's how the book is. And this is pretty much just as good as the book to me, man, you know? So, alright, let's get to this.
Hi there.
I only met 2 or 3 people like us. They died.
Yeah, she's the main villain right there, Rose the Hat. So she leads this group of vampires. And I would consider them vampires. They're not traditional vampires like blood and everything, but they hunt people who shine. So she leads a gang called the True Nut, like vampires. So she's like the Tom Cruise in Interview with the Vampire. I guess she's in charge of leading them and telling them what to do. And see, and when you go up to their mouth, you take that steam from them, and their eyes turn all blue and crazy. So there you go. They're like immortal vampires who hunt down people who shine. And it's usually like little kids because I guess they're stupid. So the little girl gets eaten by them. And they make you suffer because the more you suffer, the more steam comes out of you. Stephen King movies lately don't give a fuck, man. It was raw, dude. Killing children? Fuck, this is the ride we're in for. So they suck the steam right out of you. The scary thing was her parents are right around the corner, too. Scary stuff.
Hi. You can hear me. You're magic. Like me.
I don't know about magic. I always called it the Shining.
Alright, so that's Danny, dude. So 40 years later, dude? I don't know how old that makes him, but I guess that makes him Ewan McGregor's age. And now he's old, and now it's sort of like role reversal, dude. You know how, like, the black dude was trying to help him out with The Shining earlier on in The Shining, and he was a little boy? Now it's his turn. And very cool, they have, like, a new relationship still. It's not over with death, because he's still coming at him like a Jedi and everything. Like, Dick Halloran, the friendly ghost. And there's some other ghosts who make a special appearance. Ooh, I'll get to that later. Yeah, so Abby's, like, the most powerful shine person mutant thing there ever was, pretty much, because she's all that rolled up into one. She's like 11 from Stranger Things. She could talk to you telepathically, move vans and bullshit like that. See, this little girl deserves a nomination or something. She carries most of this whole movie. Like, I've never seen a little actress do like a performance like that.
And they've noticed that little girl.
Well, hi there.
Get out of my head! Get out!
I haven't felt power like that in so long.
And Rose and the True Nut figure out, like, damn, she has all this steam. We gonna take all that shine and we could live off that shit forever, ever. And it seems they had problems, like their steam, like, supplies are running low.
When I was a kid, there was a place. A dark place. They closed it down and let it rot.
You know they can't have a Shining sequel without going back to that Overlook Hotel, man. So they go back to the hotel, but it's abandoned. And it's not in the book, because in the original Shining book, it got blown up by one of the boilers and everything. So it sort of reminds me of like a video game when they release like an old map, but they go, "Oh, okay, now there's dust and everything on it." That's what it reminds me of. See, because that's that same door that the dad put the axe through and he wrote Red Rum on.
But the things that live there,
Hello, Danny.
they come back.
Oh shit, the twins returned, man, and all the other ghouls. So, like, the movie first picks up, like, months after the original Shining ended. So, it's very cool because he's still a little boy and everything. They did that, like, de-aging thing, I don't know, that movie magic to make him look young again. And then I guess he went back to Florida with Wendy after the fact, and probably a big fat lawsuit settlement. Come on, you're gonna buy a house with that settlement, dude. So then all the ghouls follow him and everything all the way back to Florida. You know, I guess those ghouls can travel. They weren't confined to the hotel, but Dick Halloran shows up as a ghost and talks to him and teaches him a trick how to lock him up. All the ghouls will chase him into these like little boxes inside of his head and everything. Yeah, so when the bathtub woman comes on through to his house, follows him the fuck home and everything, he locks her in one of those fucking boxes. No questions asked. Teaches her to fuck around with children, you know.
Not many ride the bus this far north. You're running away from something?
I'm running away from myself, I guess.
So after all these years, Danny slowly became like his alcoholic father and everything. But I don't know if Jack was on the cocaine, but Danny sure loves that blow. And he runs into ghosts constantly, like Sixth Sense, like even as an adult. So he's always seeing dead people. So I guess taking that sweet party drug makes you forget all those ghouls and ghosts you've been seeing lately.
The world is a hungry place. A dangerous place.
These people.
Yeah, so this girl, she robs dudes on dates like Cardi B said she does, man. Sort of like takes him out on a date and she uses her shining to make him fall asleep. Sort of like Cosbying them. But then sort of just takes their money and robs them. But she also puts a little mark on your face and everything. So Rose the Hat sees it and goes, I think we can use this girl. But join our crew. Come on, like, what kind of a date is that, dude? I don't take a girl on the movie date unless we bang already, dude, you know? But, yeah, well, I guess you rob me afterwards. At least I got some after, but, you know, whatever. But, yeah, so she makes a guy take her on, like, on a movie date, and then, like, ooh, go to sleep, and then robs him. And then everyone sees him just fall asleep in a movie theater, and no one thinks anything of it, so, yeah, she's a little, like, grifter, dude. Smart girl.
These ain't the devils. They'll eat what shines.
So here's the big deviation from the book and the movie. She dies in the book, but in the movie she's recruited because I guess they figure, she's a bit evil and carving shit in the guys' faces. I think we could turn her to the dark side pretty easy. So I guess it's almost like Jedi and bad Sith, whatever the fuck they're called. So they had to kill her to become a member of the group too. So I think I'll count that as a kill. Yeah, much like a vampire or zombie, you have to die first before becoming a zombie or a vampire. And they were like, when they're sucking that steam out of her and everything, that was her being killed. That was her dying. So, fuck yeah, dude. That's a kill for sure. Alright, so I'm leaving off at 2 for now. That'll be the end of this Kill Count Part 1. There's so much to talk about, dude. I can't keep it in one. So, to be continued on Kill Count Part 2. So, come and join me for that. I'll get into more stuff like the Rose Battle, how they go back to the Overlook Hotel, all that good stuff. So, thanks for watching, and subscribe for more videos, and I'll catch you dudes later. Later, dudes.